Well, you should be most welcome back to Gmodism. We're here with another Gimle battle, and this beautiful thing, the Tillman IV-2 from Workshop by Yadog, is popping up. This is another unofficial battle, naturally. This is an absolutely artwork design. It looks super amazing. And we had some really beautiful ships before, but these are one of the better looking ones, definitely. Now, I don't know anything about this combat's effectiveness, but I've heard it actually packs some pretty decent punch, so we're gonna pitch it against the Gimle in an unofficial battle. However, it only costs 1.8 million, so it's more in the price range of the Draconia. So yeah, I don't know, it's like a little bit behind there in terms of materials, but I'm thinking like this. We're trying to put one of these against the Gimle, and if the Gimle wins very much due to its higher material count too, we can put two against the Gimle. But first, we're gonna check out what we're actually packing here. These are some crams. Oh yeah, so we're actually bringing firepower on this bad boy. Look at that, and it's looking super cool. Yadog's made a pretty good work here, and I adore these little canoes here. It's like a lifeboat, and you can see they are made not using a lot of like what are they, like prefab decoy mimics, but instead using blocks in the most simple and effective way to really make a decoration that's just not air. You can see it's real block here, and I appreciate this. I think that's super cool. It looks like we're having some APSs here, I guess. I don't know, are these diff guns? Probably. Or no, they go down there. And we got some casemates there. So we got an array of different weapons. These chains here, man, that's so cool. A pulley system with chains like this. I think that Yadog has made a really good work of not using all mimics, but instead making a real cool looking battleship and using decorations of real blocks and stuff. And here we have more lifeboats. So cool. Right, so it has some interiors here. We're gonna check them out a little bit quickly, because this is a good looker. And it seems that the interiors are not really existing. I think we're just gonna do a quick cutaway here. We can see we're having crams here. Oh, we have some 2D Tetris. If you're building some 2D Tetris, you can make a lot more efficient crams using 3D Tetris. And I'd recommend you to check out my tutorial about cram 3D Tetris. It's an instant one. So you can learn how to make 3D Tetris, and you will have much more efficient guns for cheap. Now, 2D Tetris is great, I think, when you're starting out with a game. So, I don't know, maybe first half year of playing from the depth, you can probably not bother with 3D Tetris. But if you want to do the best from the start, you can of course just learn 3D Tetris from the start too, if you're so inclined, because, you know, this game is this game is so advanced as you make it. So we have a firepower, of 1,400, which is actually close to the Gimle. Okay, so this probably actually packs a punch. This is gonna be a pretty hard battle, I think. I don't think it's obvious the Gimle will win this one, because these are having crams from hell, I think. Let's see what type of you can just do like this. Kinetic damage. Alright, health 100,000. Okay, I think actually maybe the Gimle will actually shoot out these shots from the sky. Or we'll see, Let's set this battle up. There we are. Let the battle start. Oh, look at that volley. Diff rods. Oh, we took him out. We took him out. Okay. The Gimle is at 100%. Tillman is at 97. It's having some pretty darn good health here. Lots of wood in it too, so it has some pretty efficient armor. Laser is burning through. We seem to have smoke on it too, which is of course a requirement. Not having smoke will be a quick way to die. Die quick. I mean, no smoke. No smoking means die quick. That's not usually what we hear, but in From the Depth it's a little bit different. If you're doing no smoking in From the Depth, you just die because lasers. All right, damn. We're getting. Oh, that's a real bad hit. Oh my God, Yadog's Tillman. She hasn't fired her crams in a while, have her? She have not. Oh no no no! Come on. Oh. One cram got through. Seems to not be have done some deep damage. Oh, damn. Like the Tillman has some pretty darn good firepower, but these cram shells are just not getting through. They're just not getting through, are they? Or we also have some problems with its turning speed seems to be a little bit bad. I know a lot of people are saying that the Gimle is a very slow ship. And that it is a real weakness, that it's slow. And I don't know if I will agree with that, because the Gimle goes almost at like 40 meters per second. And I don't know about you, but I don't think that's slow for a 2 million ship, but maybe it is. And I do know that the Gimle would be better if it was even faster. For sure, it would be better. I'm just not sure that it's worth it to spend materials. Oh no, it's shooting itself. I'm just not sure it's worth it spending materials on making it faster, because then it means I'll need to spend less materials on weapons. And in my book, more firepower is better. Never enough Daka, that's how you win. But... oh, they're just melting through these. The Tillman does not have lambs either. It's like a pure cram ship, which can be very efficient, of course. But the real issue here is that these crams are just not getting through. We're firing blanks. Oh, and the limitations for turret turning angles are not set up, which means that they can, well, as you see, turrets can get stuck. Looks like the Tillman really lost this first battle, and since the Gimle is at 98.6 in terms of health, I'm actually thinking we might put 2. Look at that. Cute little house thing. I'm thinking we might put 2 Tillman IV-2s against the Gimle and see what it does. Because I do know that if we have some more of those crams, like 2 ships, the Gimle will not be able to take out all the volleys, and this battle will be probably much more interesting. You can see this turret got stuck. That's why you have to set up turret turn limitations. And if you want to know how to do that, basically check any of my tutorials that go through how to make a turret of said anything, and I'll show you that. In any case, let's restart this battle with 2 Tillmans and see if we get some more results. Oh my god, I already know this is gonna lag really bad, because the Tillmans, this is like an unofficial battle, which means that the Tillmans, they don't adhere to our like rules, which ban water pumps and stuff, which means that we're gonna lag so bad. In any case, let's go here. Okay, we're flying with a cluster, see what's happening. Bam! The Gimle seems to still be able to take out the first volley. Well, I set her up to be able to deal with the turtle lord, because that thing is no joke. It's like scary for real. So it has some absurd diff flags just to deal with those types of volleys. Oh! One cram got through. I think it was a little bit damaged. Even though you don't take out a cram, you will still make it deal less damage. Even though you're not taking it out completely, if you have tried to deal damage towards that cram, the cram, like the explosion is smaller, and the explosion of that cram will be smaller, and the frags will be less scary and stuff like that. Now you can see some of them are getting through here. Now this cram cannon, of course, doesn't have a barrel, so I think it still works, it's just super inaccurate. We're packing some packs. Oh lord, we're having loads of diff rods popping in there to deal with those crams. Well, we have entered degraded mood, my old friend. As Borderwise says. I think he said that sometime at least. Don't quote me on that, I just remember something like degraded mood, my old friend. Anyways, the diff rods are popping out those again. That's nice. Ew, lords! One laser turret is gone. This one is alive, but I think maybe our lambs are busy with doing stuff. Otherwise, our laser central may be damaged. Actually, let's check that. Central laser unit seems to be okay. AI doesn't seem to have been blown up either, so the laser targeting isn't wrecked. Good to know. Just doing a little life check. Gimle is at 97. Tillman is at 92 and 94. Now this Tillman is not want to go too close, does it? Really, look, this one got stuck again. Oh, that's an issue that needs to be that needs to be fixed. Oh, this cram is sad and it's firing blanks. Poor thing. All right. Alright. Oh! There we got some mortars popping in there too. They're actually deeply penetrating. Are we having 1 meter wedges as... I would probably not set up armor in this way. And if you wonder how I set up my armor, by the way, you can definitely check my armoring tutorials. They're in instant tutorials. We have a part 1 and part 2. Should go through all the basics and stuff. The Gimle isn't looking too fresh either though. I do believe these crams are starting to get through. Some of the guns are a little bit sad, but it's like not super bad, of course. And there we go. Taking them out using these rods. Oh, that was actually a scary one getting through here. So these cram cannons, they may not look very scary, but they actually are. It's just that the Gimle's active defenses are swatting these cram shells out of the air, which is of course great for the Gimle and very bad for the Tillmans. But these cram shots has a lot of their damage in has a lot of their points into damage, so the shells don't have as much health, but they deal a lot of like damage. So yeah, if they would have gotten through. So this is probably a time where the Gimle really is happy that it's using lambs and stuff. Look at that. Oh, that looked like a pretty scary hit. Did we use parts for steam? Yes, we did. To make those barrels. Mortars leaking through here. I think this is looking pretty saddish interiorly, yes. And as I said this, it turns out we are sinking very much. I'm sure the sniper cannons probably flying here very quickly, yeah, won't help with this. You can kind of see some of the damage here is probably a sniper cannon just zip, tearing holes in the bottom like this, really damaging floating capabilities. Are these are these sonars? No. Yeah, that's a propeller head, okay. It's using active propellers to float also then, besides the water pumps. Well, that ship is gaining penalty points for sinking. This one is still online and fighting. Are the guns still online or not, is the question. Gimle is down to 93 at least, so we did some scratching here. But, well, I guess this is best of 3 in terms of Gimle beats 1 Tillman and it beats 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3, best of 3. That's not how best of 3 works. Oh, guns are still online. I wanna see if they are getting through or not. Lamb took out that one, that bounced. Ooh! That actually did some damage inside of here. Look at that. If that had hit the AI, it could have been game over for the Gimle. It just didn't. Well, looks indeed like the Gimle will be able to defeat 2 Tillmans as well. So I'm happy to see that the Gimle is delivering on the firepower. Because the Tillman actually has some decent firepower, just a case where the shots are not getting through really strong active defenses. Look at that. But that one got through. Bam! You can see that these shots are no joke. They're like actually scary if they hit. Well, well, well. We have to lock onto these homing ones. Oh lords, look at that. Bam. So, I do think that will conclude this battle. Huge thanks to all the commissioned officers in the Army of Gmodism and the YouTube members for helping out and keeping this channel afloat. If you want to help the channel financially too, you can become a YouTube member or a commissioned officer in the Army of Gmodism via Patreon. There are other ways to support us too. Just go to my own homepage with my own design, gmodism.com/support, and you see all the options over there. Other than that, just keep watching and liking the videos, and I'll be happy. And I hope you will enjoy them, of course. That's the most important part. So you can also put tips in the comments if you want some special videos or something like that. In any case, huge thanks for tuning in to this little episode. The Tillman really looks beautiful, but it's unable to deliver the punch all the way to the side of the Gimle. It delivers the punch halfway and then explodes in the air, so they're not very scary for the Gimle, as you have seen. So that's why we need to have cram shells with high health, because it can be the difference of dealing all the damage and dealing no damage. Well, that's the downside of multi-barrel cram. It's hard to make Doom cram level shots. even though it's really good with redundancy, of course. Other than that, I'll just say thanks a lot for watching. This is your host Gmodism, and now we are indeed really signing out, so I'll see you next time. Bye.